Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2023 ski test. Today we're going to talk about the Black Crow's Captus. This is a brand new version of the Captus for the 2023 ski season. I would say it's more similar to the previous version than it is different, but Black Crow's has made some changes to it. Overall, I would say it just feels a little quicker, a little more responsive, and a little more playful while kind of retaining its overall theme, application, all that kind of stuff. So when it comes down to it, this is a relatively simple ski. We have a poplar wood core in here. Poplar is an extremely common material to use in ski construction. We have fiberglass, epoxy, all that normal stuff, all pressed together in classic sandwich construction, vertical sidewalls. There is a kind of slight partial cap construction. It's really just that the top sheet wraps over a little bit. I wouldn't really even go as far as calling it cap construction, but I do think that's probably the best way to describe it. It's not really like altering the performance of the ski. It's really just increasing durability, which I think is great. 90 underfoot. We got the 178.4 centimeter length here. Black Crow's is very specific with their lengths going into the decimals. 18 meter turn radius on this ski. So pretty middle of the road there for both width and turn radius. And this is kind of the closest thing Black Crow's makes to a true park ski, but it's still more of an all-mountain ski than like a dedicated park ski. You know, I would say that's kind of the balance point of the ski, maybe there. And the mount point, the recommended mount point is back here. So it's a directional twin tip. It's not like a symmetrical twin tip by any means. So that's it. That's the gist of construction. You know, kind of a quick touch on shape there. We do get a little bit of tip rocker up here. Kind of tough to see with just the single ski here, but I'd say tip rocker starts about there. And pretty minimal splay. It's really just to allow a little bit more looseness in the ski. And then you could describe tail rocker really the same way. You know, the rise starts right about there. So most of the ski is camber. That whole portion of the ski is camber. Just a little bit of tip and tail rocker, like I said, just to make edge release a little bit easier, all that kind of stuff. So this is easily one of the quickest and most playful skis that Black Crow's makes. Certainly in a resort setting on firm snow. You know, you could take skis like the Atris and kind of say like, well, that's just as playful, or skis like the Camix and make that same argument. But this is quicker. Being 90 underfoot, it's going to be quicker edge to edge. It's going to be more responsive. And both of those things come in handy both as kind of a pseudo hybrid freestyle ski, as well as an all-mountain ski. So it's not like there's crazy strong torsional stiffness in this ski. It's not like a, you know, if you were to ski it back to back with the orb is going to carve better. It's going to hold an edge better. It has more vibration damping, but this can carve in the same sense that it can do just about anything else. So we often speak to skis like this, wood core twin tips, and really, in particular, their versatility. You know, you can literally take this ski anywhere on the mountain, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be quick, it's going to be agile, and it's going to be responsive. So it'll carve groomers, it'll make nice rhythmic kind of skidding turns on groomers. Take that performance, apply it to moguls. You know, it's pretty agile and quick in the moguls. Great, like, East Coast tree ski. We've had some really fun days on the Captus, kind of wiggling through trees. You know, it's not a powder ski, so if you're thinking about tree skiing and you've got like a foot of snow on the ground, maybe you'd want something a little wider. But a lot of our tree skiing days here in Vermont, you might not have fresh snow, or maybe it's a couple days old and you're kind of skiing tracked out terrain. Does really well in that sense too. And then I think it's such a good ski for somebody who is going to be doing all that stuff. You're going to be cruising groomers. You're going to be going in the trees, you're going to be going in the moguls, you're going to be exploring the whole mountain, but you also want some park capability. You know, I think that's maybe the very best application for this ski, or speaking to who should ski it. If you fall under that description, It really doesn't get much better. So it might not be something that you want to truly center mount. I think you could, but it is, like I said, more of a directional shape. So I like to think of it as really good for somebody who doesn't have really specific demands for their park ski. You're probably not out there doing like switch 1440s. Maybe you're just working on your 360s, or you want to learn some small 360s, or like learn how to slide some boxes and rails. Maybe you're going up to 540s and 720s and stuff like that. This is still a great ski for that. It's kind of a balance between an all-mountain ski and a park ski. When you have a symmetrical center-mounted park ski, it loses a lot of all-mountain performance. So this kind of falls right in the middle of that spectrum, or right in the middle of that conversation, and works really well in both worlds, both sides of the spectrum. So super, super fun ski. Really like the changes that Black Crow's made for 2023. Like I said, I think they retained its overall nature, its overall feel and concept. They just made it a little bit better, just some refinements, very similar to how they changed the Atris. So that's it. That's the Black Crow's Captus. Let us know if you have any questions about it, and we'll see you out there on the hill.